Hello everyone, welcome in. We're watching Boss Baby Despacito today. Okay, game theory, or watching game theory MatPat, Five Nights at Freddy's. To get the lore. We're starting with the first one, the first ever one, and going to his revised timeline so we can understand the timeline of Five Nights at Freddy's. This is me when I play Five Nights at Freddy's against my moist as fuck white wall.
This is me when I play Roblox Bingo.
This is how I imagine. That's how I imagine you sit. Like, as soon as you log off, you just sit like Golden Freddy.
But then when I asked you about it,
imagine saying MatPats and then building your career on that for 10 years.
This is what feeds. This is what's fed him for a decade.
But playing it that way is doing the game a huge disservice because that's not even scratching.
That's not even. It's like a scratch and
He's
sniff.
looking to the lore.
Scratching the air.
Yeah, you smell deviant art beneath it.
It's
not the smell you want.
You smell piss porn underneath it.
Randomly, that news clippings appear in
Chica Vor moment.
The dark secrets, foul odors started to come from the animatronics, blood and mucus.
That's my bored corpse rotting inside a Chica.
When you went to Charles Entertainment Cheese, did you sniff one of them?
I didn't give him one of the good whiffs. I thought it was weird enough I was walking in and not getting anything, and just like recording the animatronics.
Welcome to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just here to sniff the animatronic.
I'm gonna sniff each of your 5 animatronics, especially Pasquale. I'm gonna give him a big ol' whiff.
I've heard rumors Fats Geronimo is here.
I should have just started like refusing to leave unless you showed me Fats Geronimo.
I know you bastards have him. Where is he?
At 10:05, he left the bathroom, pulled out a small
Told you it was based on a tragedy. That's why I brought it up.
Hey guys, MatPat here. Let's talk about a shooting at a Chuck E. Cheese.
It's just a bit of light content. He describes his stuff as things to help you distract yourself from real life.
As he describes, like, 6 people getting killed?
Yeah. What's better as distraction than 6 people getting shot in a Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, that must be what this fucking this children's game is based off of.
That's what must. I have a theory that silly Goldie Bear is this real life murder victim.
For one, the Chuck E. Cheese franchise had a tremendous period of growth.
Oh, they are
State
nightmares.
of those.
Why did people think this was okay?
What, Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah. Let's make a giant hulking robot and put it in front of many children.
That's fucking cool though. Like,
no,
that's
that's
what
not.
was missing from my like childhood.
Yeah, Bite of 87 is gonna happen in real life.
In the game, there were 5 child victims. In the real life,
He really is just fucking pulling this out of his arse, isn't he?
There's a number 5 here, and there's a number 5 here. So, try and
That
debate me
means
now.
it must be related to the 5 death shooting that happened at the animatronic center.
You just looked up like Chuck E. Cheese shooting and thought, yep.
Someone's trying to clean the trouble a lot of people have with this theory is Golden Freddy. Why is that guy so limp and lifeless?
Because he just got off gaming for fucking hours on end. Am I right, Polo?
Literally me.
What?
Again, let me reiterate that I'm not trying to make light of the real life events.
Wait, Phone Guy is not going to be Willem Dafoe.
It's gonna be Willem Dafoe.
It's just going to be Scott. We've talked.
No, it's not gonna be Scott.
I kinda heard a Green Goblin on that day.
Yeah. You hear hello, hello. I hear I'll get you, Spider-Man.
If you're playing the game like MatPat then, fucking drawing lines.
That just aren't there.
Phone Guy has a masculine voice, as does Willem Dafoe. Therefore,
I have seen 5 Willem Dafoe movies, and there are 5 dead kids. Each animatronic is obviously a Willem Dafoe movie. Let's look at Bonnie. How could you look at that and not think John Wick?
And let's take a look at Polxc. That's obviously Mr. Bean's Holiday. What game are we on now?
Sister Location's like the 5th one in main series, right?
Yeah.
And then you have like FNAF World.
Well, just start. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sister Location. Pizza Sim.
FNAF World.
FNAF World. Ultimate Custom Night.
Ultimate Custom Night. Security Breach.
And the VR one.
VR. AR. You have AR.
AR. That's 11 games.
That's I've counted 12.
12?
I've counted 12. How the fuck did we find that out?
Anyone seen the new Siege event? It's Teddy
No.
Wars.
Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so this is after the 12th/11th game. This take place. This
Okay.
is brand new.
Like,
This is brand new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like his 4th most recent one.
yeah, we were going
'Cause
to watch
then-
all of them, but he has like 80 of them, where you said, right?
85!
85 Game Theory FNAF videos.
These
So-
5 are gonna take 2 hours if we didn't interrupt them. So never mind 85.
That's why I've decided to split
Wow.
this timeline into 3 main chunks.
There's 4.
Foundation of
Just,
Freddy,
just like to
What?
say there's 4 already. There's 4 videos.
How's it split?
1, 2, 3, and 3.5, I guess. Miko, you know how like sometimes you're like, I don't know what you're talking about when you get on one of these side tangents. You're gonna understand now.
Yeah,
You'll
you're
be
gonna
on the
get
same
it.
wave. You'll be one of us.
Now you're gonna know who Withered Bonnie is.
Yeah, you're gonna know exactly who we mean when we talk about Glamcock Afton.
I swear to God, I'm gonna say this now on stream. If he utters any like hint at Michael Afton being Glamcock Freddy, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna go insane. Lizzie. Faz Glizzy.
Glizzy goat. William Afton, Glizzy goat.
You already know William Afton is the Glizzy Gladiator.
Michael Afton gives off big throat goat energy.
But it left a permanent impression on one little boy, capturing his imagination in a way that
Wait, so Willie Afton
one
didn't
little
even
boy named Bill.
come up
That
with-
was his nickname,
No.
but his parents like to call him William. William.
Also, he was born in the 1930s, apparently.
Decades William dreamed
And
of
this
Huh?
creating
was
that
done
moment
in
of
the
bringing musical theater to
1990s,
life,
so
but how? William was smart, without a doubt.
You saying that William
Yet,
Afton's
the
60 years old?
wasn't the most with 5 fingers. This allowed the performers wearing the suits to use their
What?
natural.
No, he's trying to tie like Disneyland suits having 5 fingers to whatever the fuck it's gonna be.
Listen. I'm just gonna say something. 5 fingers? How many dead kids? Yeah, I've solved it. Let me get on Reddit real quick.
Costumes were rough with seams and stitches visibly showing, but it was
Wait, so
enough that
Bonnie
he
is
came
William
up
Afton's
with
OC?
just enough. Bonnie and
Yeah.
Fredbear would perform on
Nice.
stage to small
His
but
smut
enthusiastic
fanfiction
crowds.
creation.
Finally, he was able to deliver
God, the
a big
8-bit
light that
minigames are
inspired
so
many years
fucking
ago.
disgusting to
Things
look at.
could have ended there. That could
They're
have
all
been the
fun.
end to the story. It could have been
Look at
perfect,
his
but
smile.
everything
I bet he's a
Other
lovely
people
fellow.
saw the
He
success of
probably
his
is a really
idea,
nice guy.
they wanted in.
Yeah.
Enter Chica's
He
Party
wouldn't
Line,
kill
a
multiple
rival
children.
restaurant. His idea, except they did it,
Oh.
was able to do the thing that he always wanted to do.
So he killed 5 children.
Actually come to life. All of the
He's like,
performers
that's
in
it. There's
his
only
restaurant
one thing for
were
this.
skeletons that were
I'm gonna kill a
bad.
child.
Eventually, his restaurant would go bankrupt, only to get bailed out by, of course, Henry Emily. Another insult, another humiliation.
Trying to
that
inject some
William
drama.
wouldn't soon forget.
Yeah, this definitely wasn't
1979,
actually
despite being bitter,
fucking.
Afton couldn't deny that what came next was
This is just made up. This is just filler.
Yeah, Mr. Abu.
Mr. Hippo Magnet!
That's
Didn't
it.
want to have to
Not
hear
all the
Gregory's voice
characters
ever
were
again.
winners. The
This is
reception
so
of some
sad.
characters was just
You're
mediocre,
not
so they
fucking
faded
ready
into
for the
dumpsters, storage
security
units,
breach
and retro budget
episode.
tech stores.
Oh no, there's a whole episode on
Given a
it.
chance to step up into
You're
the
gonna
limelight,
be
they could win a
so
headliner
mad.
without a commission. Others, though, would fare much better,
I
like a new
forgot about the
trailer
details
Fox,
of that,
as
and
well as
then
a blue
you
guitar
said that, and
player
it just
variant of the
fucking
yellow
put a
Bonbon.
Vietnam
Ultimately, the
flashback in my
franchise
mind.
became so big it would spawn
Oh,
so
God.
much that they would be able to support the Fredbears Family Diner franchise all on their own, while also spinning off a new
You know how I like to talk
Sister
utter shit?
location.
Sister location.
Is
that what you say?
He said the name.
You know how I like to talk utter shit with amazing confidence?
Yes.
I base myself off MatPats. He's my hero.
Utilizing a divided mouth with either a hinged or sliding jaw design. This was the first generation of animatronics. But why stop there?
Why
Afton
stop
had big
there,
ideas.
huh?
This is so deep for a game made out of PNGs, man.
You know I auditioned to be in a FNAF game.
Why not experiment
What?
with tubes and wires that would give the animatronics
Wait, really?
flexibility and flexibility
Yeah.
while still
I
providing
got rejected, the
structure.
bastard.
possibilities for this
What game did you?
What was it?
Okay.
It must have been Security Breach.
That recently?
Security?
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say like Sister
No,
What did
I-
you apply for?
No, I did it because it was funny. That's what it be. I'm gonna be
What
funny.
character were you going for?
This was after it became a meme in the group, so I'm like, Pants is gonna play that on stream, and it's gonna be me going like, I was like, go in, superstar.
Were you Freddy?
No, I think I was gonna be like, who was it? Who was gonna be Vanessa? No, was it MatBot? I think it was.
Oh my god,
MatBot.
that would have been so fucking cursed.
I think I was going for MatBot.
I thought
Alright.
MatPat was just like text to speech.
I think they realized I was taking the piss.
You should have really went for it.
I
Yeah, you should
should've
have been your
done.
whole.
Funny
You have like
as
something
fuck.
like a portfolio of voice acting, or you just have like something like a voice clip of you saying.
No, I didn't ask for any previous one. Imagine getting jump scared by me.
I think you should keep going for it whenever they ask.
Absolutely. There's gonna
The
be like
next
what,
FNAF game, I
25
want
more
to
FNAF
hear,
games?
Yeah, I want to hear BigPapiJordy.
They're bringing out DLCs for Scary Free.
Give us your best
MatPat
Freddy
alternative
Fazbear right
voice.
now. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
You just submit that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make a lot of logical sense because he doesn't become immortal until his first death in Springtrap. That's why I suspect that Fredbears
Why does
Did
that
you know
matter?
about that, by the way? That he's immortal.
How is he immortal? He got crushed to death, I know that, but how is he immortal?
He got set on fire, too.
Twice, I
Remember?
think.
He's immortal, though. Don't worry about it.
Good intentions and a love of the
How?
entertainment. He wanted to bring things to life from the very beginning. A theme
Fucking,
that
I don't know.
throughout the story. Also a suit that is very personal to Afton. He put his digital consciousness in that
He
form.
wrote so
It's
many-
his
so many
personal
fan
avatar.
fictions
It's
about
the
it.
way that he sees himself. There's also
It's literally his persona.
His- hear about the habits
His
of
Wattpad
rituals,
account is
the
lit.
fact that he's choosing to lure kids and kill them in this
persona.
particular
His
suit actually says a
God,
lot
I
about
hate it.
his emotional attachment.
Don't tell.
Fredbear seems
Don't
to
tell
have been
DVR
someone
that
else's
William
life.
Afton is a furry.
Was
They're
used
gonna
to
jump on
him.
that.
Is all of this a big leap? Yeah. Is it connecting a lot of
Ain't it
dots that are
just?
very spread
It's
out
pretty much
across
all
the
made
franchise
up.
that I've been holding
Like,
on
you
to
know,
for
I like the sound of it, but
Absolutely.
Isn't this all just utter
It also
bullshit?
serves as a key
Yeah.
answer to a lot of random threads on site. The modern day books and the clues that we get from those things, now they're just modern extensions of that.
Submechanophobia.
All of it is crucial
I
to
think
understanding this
I
franchise
should
and
read
its
all
role.
these
Unless, of
books.
course, Steel Wolf
I
takes
don't
us
think
surrounding
you should. On stream.
Diner Game.
on stream.
Also,
that'd be a
all
fun
the
one.
other books over the Silver Eye series, because there's 2 sets of books.
Two sets.
There's short stories, and then there's like a
But in the
4
meantime, we'll wait for that
book
inevitably
Game of
cryptic
Thrones
day and hope that
epic.
this sticks to the timeline. I wanted to share part 2 with you next week. If you haven't
Oh, hell yeah.
subscribed and rang the bell, make sure you do it now so you're
Huge.
notified when
Next
that
week
part
is in
drops. I
right
cannot wait to see
now.
your thoughts down in the
Yeah.
comments below. And as always, I remind you,
Despacito.
the theory.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Game theory.
Boss
Go
Baby
easy on me.
as Chica.
Boss Baby was the first victim of William Afton.
Have you ever considered that there's no boss adult?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, an officially aged
So dumb. I mean, that is crazy how he went from like linking a mass shooting in like the weakest way possible to completely making up his own storyline about how Chica was like part of the band.
Designed by William,
Markiplier!
freestanding Henry-style robot.
Markiplier!
Tech with King Kong, he and his friends would take his scary little stuff and make him do the one thing that he was terrified of doing, getting close to the animatronics. That would be embarrassing for the kid that was such an embarrassment to him. His brother squirmed, screamed, kicked, and fought, but just as they were putting that
No,
small
get him out! Get him out! Get him out! What?
spring locks inside the body had been
Is that the
triggered
bite of
by the
87?
poison
Guys.
and they'd immediately
Is that the
We
bite
just
of
watched
87?
87?
It was just a an IV, flowers and pills filled the nightstand next to his hospital bed. But
This is
the
what I'm
damage was
saying.
too
Those
great.
IV stands in the game. Like you're playing as a kid.
Began to fade. He could hear
It's
Michael's
fucking,
last words, a small and flimsy apology.
Ghost?
But his father Williams, through the voice of the Fredbears,
Ghost IV?
swore a firm and
Ghost
committed
Ice,
promise
not
to guide
Ghost
him.
IV.
No matter
You're
what,
hearing what
Williams'
they're saying
son
to him in
would
his
again
coma. You're
just
playing
take
as a
time.
kid.
Time that right now he just didn't
No.
have. His youngers, the
Does
local bar wasn't
William
far from his son's
have a
grave
Hulk
site. He
Hogan
found himself
mustache,
going
or is
there
that
more
his
and more
mouth?
frequently, spending longer and longer amounts of time.
Let's say
The
his
bar
mustache.
gave him a
He's like one of those big manly men in those movies that can just like groan really loud and then magically grow him a beard, you know what I mean?
Grown really loud.
Grow. Yeah,
that,
they-
that implies just like no straining. They just go, ah. Mustache
Yeah.
like that.
It's like they're taking a fat dump, you know what I mean?
Good stuff.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay. Listen. Would you press the
Uh-huh.
button, right? You can grow a mustache every time you strain, but every time you strain, you shit yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, like, glad we're all in agreement.
I want a mustache that connects to sideburns that connects to eyebrows.
I think
What?
I think a
And
giant
a monobrow in
mustache.
between. I want my face outlined.
I think a giant mustache magically going would be more important than the giant.
I could
brown
make money
being at
off
the
of
back
that.
my-
It's just
Like
like a
tiny
party
children.
trick. You need to like pull it off, and then make it like everyone like look at it for like 5 seconds, and immediately vacate the room.
No, you'd have to set it up beforehand, like going like. Do you guys
Make
smell
sure.
that? Anyway,
yeah, make
here's my mustache.
No, you need to like plant a dead rat or something into the room. Make sure there's a foul smell beforehand, and then you just go and shit yourself and run out. You know what I
So then
mean?
somebody's like, "Oh, there's a dead rat," and also somebody shit themselves.
Those are not the same smell.
Yeah, but like it's still a foul smell.
If anything, that's even worse.
Someone's put a rotting animal under my floorboards, and you just shit your pants. What's wrong with you?
Can you stop shitting yourselves at my party? Also, was that rat you?
Did you put another
No,
dead
you've
rat
got
under my...
an excuse because you might be really scared of rats. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, dead rat.
You're putting it there to warn
Every
to the
time
other
I
rats.
invite you, Chris, every time I invite you, there's a fucking rat and you shit yourself. Sorted.
Let me paint you a picture, right? So you put the dead rat under the floorboards, right? And then you stream down, and then you
Uh-huh.
pick up and you reveal the dead rat. You've got a giant mustache on. Like, whoa, a dead rat!
and
I
the
shit
back of your-
myself.
Yeah, and then you waddle
Then
away
you-
like you're a model in a German fucking simulator.
Wait, so
a
when you're
magic
bringing the rat
trick.
under the floorboards, are you like in the party, everyone's there, you say, hang on a minute, lift up the floorboard in front of everyone, put the dead rat in there, and
No,
then
but
Give
do
me
it.
that hammer, I've got something
No,
to show you.
no.
Let me undo these nails.
No, but like beforehand, the dead rat's already planted, and then during the party, you lift the floorboard up, and then there's a dead rat.
So you
And then
need
you're
to
like-
break into someo's house that's invited you to a party earlier in the day, put a dead rat in the floorboards, and then...
Like that. Have you seen that TikTok of the guy who's like dropping a glass to cover up my fart?
Oh, that's
He
a
starts
classic, I
farting,
love that one.
Drops the glass and just keeps going.
You ever see these guys that like cough while trying to cover up a fart too? They're like, and then they're just like,
oh. Oh my god. What were we watching?
Fucking FNAF or some shit. Dropping a
Couple
glass
guys
in
that
order to
drop
cover
the
up
fart,
killing
dude.
these kids.
Some other problem to fix. But then Afton got
Is there a dead rat in here?
Killing my co-worker's kid to cover up the shit I'm about to take my past.
Fucking pulling up a dead kid from beneath the floorboards and going, and I'm shit myself.
Don't worry, guys. You got a new mustache.
I'm dying.
I like as well. That's the whole idea for William Afton killing kids is my kid died because of my inability to watch him. So Lamau, you've not got a child either.
But cameras weren't enough. He needed to solve the runaway Michael problem. He had to keep him in the house. He couldn't have another one of his kids wind up dead inside of an animatronic suit. So why not run a little experiment on Michael? You see, all this work with Henry got
it
him
doesn't
to
make
start
sense.
learning more about life, robots, the human mind.
This isn't gonna
And
go
whatever
there.
powerful sounds, he had discovered that he could alter a person's vision. He could transform
No,
blank
this isn't what the
smooth
fourth game
plastic
is, though.
robots
We've
into
already
lumbering,
discussed what the
twisted
fourth game is.
nightmares. Nightmares
No.
far scarier than he could
The
That
fourth
is
game
what
is
it
the
is.
crying child's coma. It's literally
It's-
painted everywhere. It doesn't
No.
make
Would be his
sense.
means of keeping his son Michael in the house.
No. It's Mickey A. He's guilty or whatever.
Who had killed his
Mickey
son.
A.
He would make him sorry, and so Michael would grow up. Not
You
only
hear
dealing with the
Mickey A.
memories
and
of
William
guilt,
talking to
hospital
you in the
rituals,
game.
the flowers, the death of
Yeah,
his brother, but
because
also
yeah, your voice is coming from Mickey A. and Willie A. is talking to you. What you've done is picked something that's not convenient, Pan, so it doesn't exist.
All done is pick something that makes sense. It still works in the story, that's the thing.
Susie was the first. You never truly forget your first.
That's so funny.
But
For
where to hide
some
the
reason,
bodies? He
I
couldn't sneak
thought I was
out.
just gonna
Someone would
play
see
an
him.
ear-rape sports center theme.
What?
This first few bits was like, "Da-da-da-da-da-da."
No.
So do we not know who the
Newspapers
crying child
reported on
is?
this disappearance. naming
Crying
the whole
Child is
thing the
Mickey
missing
A's
children's
brother
incident.
and Willie A's other son.
Yeah, who you play as in FNAF 4.
No, you don't. You play as Mickey A,
No, you don't.
and and it's all about like hallucinations or some shit, right?
It's so dumb.
My understanding it was you played as the child that got killed in the bed of 87.
Fucking
No, that's
saying.
silly. No, that's silly. That doesn't make any sense.
It makes more sense than this.
How do you play as a dead thing?
A dying thing.
Checkmate.
Okay.
Afton would go back, not as an owner. or
fucking told you.
co-founder.
Oh,
He
no.
would go back in the one
Right.
place that they would least suspect.
Never
Oh, wait,
mind.
so you're
Below
William
day
and...
shift security guard.
You're
Willie.
There
Yeah.
it was.
Big
buried
Willie
Because
style.
they come
Forensic
up all up
services
and
mixed
close, you
in with
know,
the
and they're
old
trying to
withered
recognize
animatronics
your
with the
face. That's why you
golden
put it on the
The
map.
yellow security
Before.
badge still on
I haven't
his
seen
head.
it.
He used his crank to
Putting
pull
the
up
puzzles
the screen.
together, you know what I
It's
mean?
Big
time for
game
Bonnie
theory.
to give an
The Lord
on-board
just speaks to me.
performance.
Yeah.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her? She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
The fucking no scope.
That was gonna be
The
me.
day before Circus Baby's Pizza World
What?
opened, she disobeyed. She didn't listen.
Audition for
Left
that.
alone with
Why can't I
fading
play with
eternal
her?
darkness. By the time Afton found
She's
out it
so
was too late,
tiny.
he was gone. 1993. Pathetic. This place was pathetic.
1993.
Henry had
He's
clearly
63
tried to
by this
reopen
point,
one final
remember?
time with those old original animatronics from so
Well, he's still,
long
like,
ago,
he's not
but
dead yet,
William's
is he?
damage to the brand
No.
had been permanent. These things
He's on his way.
they hadn't been washed in decades.
Basically, what MatPat has here is a large platform and trust to fill the gaps. But what he's actually doing here is effectively just writing his own like fan fiction around what
Yeah.
loose events exist.
For
he
sure.
he just has a big like Wattpad on YouTube.
Hell yeah. Don't
He's
we
such a
all?
creative mind.
And
He's
this
an
is
inspiration.
when Bonnie and Freddy kissed.
This is when Funtime Freddy and Funtime Polxc made out.
they went mwah, mwah.
I needed happily ever after.
And that's the end of FNAF. It's a romance.
It's a romance.
It's a romance. Oh, yeah, that's
Self, but you
decade.
had to know for sure.
Look at this
Leaping out of a room that was
bitch.
invisible
That's
to the
me.
animatronics
That's
programming,
me
he
when
dragged
fucking.
oversized
Hold on. Relatable meme incoming. 1
had to
minute.
be the secret. It
Me when Matthew Patrick 13 says the protagonist is Michael Afton in 4.
my face when it's not the crying child you're playing in FNAF 4 and you're actually playing as Michael Afton.
Me knowing the puppet is crying child.
My face when that Zaza hit.
Me 3 months after having no Zaza.
Me 1 nanosecond without Zaza.
Did you see that somebody fucking marinated a steak for like 3 months and Zaza, ground Zaza,
Ground Zaza.
and it ground Zaza, and he's like, at the end of it, he put all this effort in, he smoked it, and then he made a Zaza crust. So like, this tastes like shit.
Obviously. What was he expecting?
Like, this is like dirt. This is awful. So much effort in it.
Have you seen the guy that cooks a steak under a hot water, like on a hot tap, and eats it with like a whole slab of butter? It's heinous. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Do you ever see those videos of like there's this disgusting microwave with like flies in it? There's a whole ecosystem in there, and then this guy just puts a whole tub of butter and then fucking a wee bit of steak in there and tries to cook it, and it comes out all pink and like a really disturbing grey, like this crying
He
child.
tried to microwave a steak in a microbot.
Yeah. Oh, it's disgusting. It's still alive.
They're reanimating the cow.
It turned into an alien. It's a fucking the
This
radiation.
is
went
what the
on.
fly's based off of.
It turns out the microwave had the remnant in it.
Not knowing what else to do, he
Alive.
melted the robotic parts
Alive.
down. 5 animatronic
Alive.
Candy
endoskeletons
Cadet.
reduced down
We
to
love
one
Candy
silvery
Cadet.
puddle of goo.
What?
Could he transfer this living metal to his own
Fucking
creations?
pizzeria
He had
son or
to-
some
He
shit.
picked up a syringe and filled
Oh,
it
is
with
this a
remnant?
metal and injected the goo into Funtime Freddy's twisted,
It's the
wiry
living metal from
endoskeleton.
Stellaris.
Suddenly,
Stellaris
the coils came to
reference.
life, like snakes writhing in a
Oh,
pile
we
of
all
what had once
know
been cold,
Stellaris.
lifeless metal moved and jolted on its own. He'd done it! He had unlocked the secret to life itself.
dumb.
Except something was clearly wrong. The movements were erratic. They
How
were
does that
violent,
work?
Angry. Baby didn't act
You
this
know.
way. She had been
So
calm,
if you
collected. This was
marinate
clearly
metal
something
in
else,
dead
something
child
mindless
and then
frantic.
melt the
Perhaps
metal,
some
put
of
it in a
the souls of them
syringe,
portioning them out, he had
while it's still
created
molten,
complete beasts.
then inject it
Keep
into
testing to truly
another
understand it.
robot
He needed
while it's
How do
still
you-
this
molten.
remnant. As he
How
searched
do you
the whole pizzeria
inject,
one more
like,
time for any
suck up
remaining
something
scraps of
while
metal,
it's
the
molten?
ghosts
Isn't it
How
gonna
do you
melt
inject
the
victims
steel?
come
How do
to
you get
collect
the
their
surge
due,
into
all
steel?
led by white hot pain as hundreds of metallic pins and gears stabbed into his body from all sides. All he
I'm
could
going
do
to
was
say it.
collapse, blood
Good.
slowly oozing out of the suit and pouring onto
Good.
the floor around him. It
Good.
couldn't end like this. It
I
would
say
not
he
end like
deserves this.
His work was
Yes.
unfinished. Unable to move, his only option was
I-
to survive.
listen,
to
Baltic's
live,
only on
to
this
keep
channel here.
living. It took
Killing
days
kids are
lying on
bad.
his own. It makes
William
sense.
Afton
Prior to
seems like the kind of
1983,
guy
at this
to
point in the
flip
story,
table
he
in
hasn't killed
Monopoly after
anyone, and we
losing
know for a fact that
$4.
the missing children incident was 1985.
That sounds like
so
you.
Elizabeth's death coming before any of
Are
those
you
events
admitting
just
to
killing
doesn't
5
work.
kids?
Hence why I placed it where I did in the narrative timeline. Afton's
No,
death
he didn't
here
say
is
no,
also a
what
bit
the fuck
tricky.
was that?
He returned to the FNAF 1 location to
Wait,
break down the
wait.
original animatronics in
Polo,
order to harvest the
purple
remnant. We
guy,
know that he
both
melts
starts
down
with
five
P.
things
All
to
I'm
become
saying.
one thing, thereby leaving us with 5 more games to cover and another 40+ years of Fazbear history to recap.
So,
when you put it that way, something tells
bear
me
in mind
that this
he's
might
not
balloon
dead
into 4
yet, and he's
parts.
not immortal
We'll
yet.
see. Anyway, until
Okay.
then,
Why
my
not crushed?
Fazheads, congratulations! You made
Isn't
it
he like
a
90 years
massive
old at this
upload.
time?
And hey,
He's
if you are
six-
still looking
he's
for more to
63.
watch, then check out the other 5
Uh,
brand new
He's gonna
awesome
spend
series
30 years in there, so he will be 93.
Yeah.
If a 60-year-old slips in a bath, they fucking die. Let alone get
If
crushed
a
to death.
30-year-old slips in a bath, they die.
Yeah, let alone getting crushed to death by like a mechanical suit.
No, but his like will's strong or something. You
Oh,
can't
okay.
spell
Someone
William
got
Afton
different-
without will.
This moment becomes the first domino to fall in a long sequence.
Oh. No.
Oh!
No!
No!
Oh,
Matthew!
The biggest jump scare of all.
how are we going to get to the part where MatPat actually does say you play as a crying child in FNAF 4? Oh my god.
That part ain't coming.
It is.
And
Into another
page 20 of our final FNAF timeline. This is getting ridiculous. Last
He
time
wrote
we
a
covered
20-page
Rise
script
as a
for this
serial
shit.
killer. How
You
the
wrote a
World
40-page
1983
What?
to make one fateful
You wrote
promise that
a
would ultimately
40
serve
This
as
guy's a
driving
fucking
force for
maniac.
decades. I
He's a
will put
gamer.
you back- A failure of his that cut unusually deep, especially after that first location had to be closed prematurely due to the gas leaks. After that day, Father
Me
really
when I
did
enter a
seem to
building and I
change,
fart.
to lose himself even more in his work. Clearly, the entrance he had found was some sort of secret back way into the facility, one that required crawling through vents to navigate.
You when I
His
bend
father
over to
had been
pick over
working
a dead rat.
Was that a child in Freddy's stomach? Was his father collecting and experimenting on kids? Were all the rumors
I just
that he'd
wanna
heard
say,
throughout
I've
his
never
past
seen it.
actually true?
Even
That
with the
animatronics
outline.
came to life at night.
Seen
That there
what,
were
the
murders
dead
done in all the
child?
pizzerias. That his
Yeah.
father
I've
had
never
seen a
somehow
dead
been the
child,
prime
even with an outline.
suspect in all of it. Suddenly, Michael's
I didn't. I kinda saw it. Not really.
Well, let's go back and
Okay.
enhance. Zoom in and enhance.
Below enhance that image, please.
Enhance.
rental tracking. And was that a child in
Wait, go back just a little bit before, where there's like no outline.
And was that a
think there's-
child in Freddy's
there's no outline
stomach? Was his father
afterwards.
collecting and experimenting on kids?
can
Were
kinda
all
see
the
it.
rumors that he'd
I
heard throughout
don't.
true? Story making parental tracking. And was that a child in Freddy's
Ah, look,
stomach?
it's like the
Was his
two
father
circles like the
collecting-
balls in shoes. Huh?
It's not pausing early enough.
We can see in the
Okay,
second one with no, like you can see it. There's like a fucking
I
orb.
don't know. No, I don't see it. Like,
What?
parental tracking. And was that a child in Freddy's
Oh,
stomach?
God damn it!
especially
I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
from the front.
What do you
Was
mean
his
expect? You can see
father
it clearer from the
collecting
front.
and
Dude, this is like
expe-
making
if
sense
any
for
of
this
these
location to be
things
first, but I
were
just don't like
human
the fact that he was a
souls, whatever
corpse all the way
remnant
through.
of
It
the
doesn't
humans
make
that they once
sense.
were, they needed to be rescued.
They always put us back inside.
He's like an
There's
undead,
nowhere
isn't it?
for us to hide
Yeah, but
here.
how would a
Led by
He's a-
corpse
Circus
get a
Baby,
job?
He marched through the now empty halls of the
Can't
Funtime
say- He's
a
Auditorium.
corpse.
He would lead them. He would protect
They
them.
melted
I-
down
Finally, he'd
dead
be able to
children and
forgive
injected it
himself for
into
the killing
metal.
of his brother's soul.
That's a good point.
Fucking priorities here. Come on now.
But if we looked like you, then we could hide.
Innard.
If we looked like you,
Big
then we
Ennard.
would have somewhere to go.
Michael was going to be the hero to help
Innard.
these animatronics, all right. He was going to help the
Innard.
whole survivors
Innard.
of these animatronics escape, just not in the way that he anticipated.
Innard.
His sister had lied to him.
Innard.
Another
It's
day of
Innard.
pretend. The scooper
Innard.
plowed forward, digging its extraction
Innard.
arm into his body,
Innard.
his bones ripping through his flesh. Michael blacked out.
Yeah, nerd. Oh, there we go.
His experiments had killed a dozen.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to hit again. Yeah, look, you can see it. You can see the kid.
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
you can.
Yes, you
actually.
can. See the two circles in like the bottom. That's the soles of shoes, and you can see its arms on either side inside there. And you kind of see the head.
Nah.
Yeah,
what do you
you
even
can.
know?
Nah.
You've been so wrong today. Wow.
Yeah, first you.
Why is it got a-
rocked him to his
if
floor. His
that's
father had killed him
hypothetically
time
correct,
dozen.
why has it
His
got a
experiments had
cyclops
killed
eye?
his sister and then tortured him throughout all his childhood.
That's
He was
a- that's a
actively
voice
trying to build
box, you
human
dick.
replicants. He didn't know where
Fucking
his father
moron.
was, but Michael knew that he was
I
out.
don't believe that.
Learn your animatronic anatomy, you shit.
Michael's strategy
What?
was simple. He would apply for night security guard positions at the old defunct pizzeria locations. That way, no one ever had to see him or smell him.
So in the
during
third
his
game,
shift.
you're
And all these
playing
old
as
shuttered
Michael.
locations
And the
did need
first.
guards.
Yeah.
Teenage vandals and squatters were
And the
always looking to get
first.
inside, follow his
But you had to do an
people.
interview
Inside,
though.
he
Why
could
are you so
tamper with the
stinky? So
animatronics,
stinky and
figure out
Yeah, why
corpse
what's
he's-
like.
writing about
Little
his
stinky
experiences in
interviewer
his
boy.
security logbook.
Imagine
Well,
you
there,
like
he
you're just
listened
sitting
to
there
the
about
old
like
tapes where
have like
Unread
interview
was
someone and a
welcome
fucking
to
corpse
the
walks into the
first
room.
summer job, even though he was working there nowhere near the summer months. He heard the gory details of his father's franchise.
I want you
from
to
the
check
outside
in your
world,
right
confused
hand
and
side
afraid about
drawer.
what was happening in the
Opens
walls
up
around
and it's
him.
a
Sometimes he
dead rat.
would see his brother in the
Ta-da! Fucking shits himself.
Where'd that mustache come from?
2023, an advertisement came across Mike's TV. Fazbear
What a good advert.
They're boogieing.
Holy shit. I wanna go there.
Oh, I wanna apply for this job.
Mike had always struggled with the phantoms of his past, but now all the
I forgot how
animatronics he
cool the
encountered
jump
over
scares
past
were in
months,
this game.
hopping from pizzeria to pizzeria suddenly
Ah!
sprang to life. Their burning faces haunting him as
I
he
got a
tried to
little
keep track of his father on the
scared.
cameras. It would seem that
I
William's
shit
mere
my
presence
pants.
had put the spirits on high alert. Ultimately, they were harmless, more annoying than
And now I
anything
have a
else, but there was
mustache.
one that felt different. One that
I was gonna
more
say,
than just
without
another
saying
camera.
anything, did
The
we all just
security
picture a dead rat?
Yeah.
floating there. If this was truly meant to be the end, if the remnant needed to be washed
And then
away,
he got booted into
needed
Glam
to
Rock
be a part of
Freddy.
that.
This is where your story
Yeah, Glamcock.
Glamcock.
who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe
don't
there
belong
is
to
peace
you.
and perhaps
They
more waiting
are
for you
here.
after the smoke clears. Although for one of you,
You
the
take the
darkest pit of
spirits.
hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend.
And with that,
Does
it's
kind of
over.
go hard.
Afton Legacy
it
Yeah,
does
that was
kinda
a
go
cool.
them
hard.
trapped
Yeah.
inside a
Ironically,
little
that's a
box.
fire
The
line.
flames danced
Yeah.
around office. Mike,
Unironic,
for the
that whole
first
speech
time
at the
in
end of the
decades,
6th game
was
is kind of
confused.
fire.
But
It's a
William
shame the
Oh,
rest
yeah,
of the game's
for sure.
absolutely
Although the
shite.
darkest pit of
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
was open and waiting for him, something
I kinda like the
wanted
concept
would
of this
allow him to
game,
move
though.
on. Instead, he found
I-
himself
yeah,
locked in moments
yeah.
from his past.
I just wish there was more building a
Sun's
pizzeria and
rooms,
less playing
underground
FNAF.
vault. It was as if his brain's
Yeah,
nerves
that's
were
true.
all
He tried to release you. He tried
Stop.
to release us.
That's creepy, man.
But I'm not going to let that happen. I will hold you here. I will keep you here. No matter how many times they burn us.
That voice. He knew that voice.
That is so
Where?
freaky.
It's yeah, you can tell Scott started actually having
The
ideas
one
around the
he
5th
shouldn't
game.
have. William
I'm on your
done
side
a
now.
lot of awful
Not great
things,
ones,
there
but
was
he had
always
them.
the one that stood out.
Yeah,
Not
but
Susie's
this is like-
drunken act of revenge. Not Susie, his
sorry.
first true murder. No, instead,
God,
No,
he's
he
dead.
lost
fucking-
control.
it was
The one that he
the
had broken beyond
silly
repair
little
for
mouse.
Oh, I
decades
thought you
and
said
other
shut up. I thought you were really invested
The
in
one
that.
that he'd stuffed inside
Yeah.
the gold band that his
No,
partner
no.
used to wear.
Matthew's talking.
Now they were trying to punish
Oh
him,
my
make him
God, I'm gonna
suffer like
cry.
he made them. It was almost like William Cassidy's
Just a
souls had been
child.
locked and getting
Quick,
confused by a collective
quick,
rage.
kill a rat.
Each
It
one
literally has a
happen.
bowl cut.
But while Cassidy was so
Like
focused
Jeff
on
the
getting
Killer,
revenge,
stop
he
it.
did the one thing that would be the
I think you
downfall
look
for
like
so many
that.
others. This thing has a page for Chocolate
Oh.
Bunny Bonnie, but not Michael. Some tells me they
What?
don't want us to confirm how many games he's been in, because that would confirm too much of the theory. In short, this gives us an incredibly compelling and complete narrative.
Or he's
Mike
not
is
that
our
important.
protagonist,
It could be
and
the
William's
opposite.
father is our antagonist. Mike accidentally
Could
kills
be
his
that
brother in
chocolate
Fredbear's
bunny
house,
Bonnie
which
is
begins
more
the story
important
of
than
seven
Michael
breakdowns.
Afton.
That all should be happening post 1993, after William is sealed behind a wall. But
After
that then
he's
presents us with a few
60
problems. Afton
years
has already
old.
dismantled the original animatronics as we see in the FNAF 3
Oh.
mini
At
games.
least
How are
he
those
was a
things
child.
burned
He'd be
if they're already
63 if he was
deconstructed?
born
But more
during the
importantly,
fucking
we see FNAF 2
the
paychecks
show.
with the date
So he must be
1997.
like
That is way earlier
73
than I
at
think
that
it can
time,
be.
right?
To be fair, Fritz Smith's Pink Slip restaurant
Is-
closes. Anyway,
is
just
he
wanted to call that
100
out
by the
because I
time he
didn't have a
discovers
solid
the
answer
computer?
for it, and I'd love to see your comments down below.
Oh.
And with
Yeah,
that, my
probably.
friends, this chapter comes to a close. We'll see you on March
When's
25th
security
for the
breach set?
grand finale as we cover the final
I
3
don't-
games of the
probably the
franchise and the
future.
controversial answers we
I
think
don't know.
solves
Yeah,
what those games
so
were trying
I
to
was-
tell us.
Dude,
Until
I'd say
then,
like
my
10 years
fans,
in the future, so he'd be
remember,
like
Afton
over
kinda
100.
succeeded in being
so-
brought back to
Yeah.
life. Gotta admit, he's still looking a little bit on the dry, dehydrated
Okay, so
side.
if in
I
the,
suppose
if
3
in this
fires and
next
being
one
dead for a decade
says
will tend to do
Michael
that to
Afton's
you.
Glamcock
Fortunately, thanks to
Freddy
today's
or
sponsor,
Gregory's a
Air Up, I think we can
robot,
help him
I'm
out
going
with
to
the
literally shit my
hydration
pants,
thing,
grow a
that whole
mustache,
burning
and find a
alive
dick.
thing. You guys
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares, Matt Patter.
What about Air Up?
Nobody cares.
Just
Does
in
actually
case,
seem like
I
a good
love
idea.
Air Up.
Hello, Internet.
Yeah.
Welcome
It
to
actually,
Game
like, genuinely seems
Theory,
like a
and
good
the
idea, 'cause
final
water
part
tastes
of my
like
FNAF
shit.
timeline, where today we're bringing
That's
our
the most
story
gamer
to
thing I've
close
ever
by talking about
heard.
the most complicated,
Yeah.
controversial
I prefer
part of the
gamer feel.
timeline, the part that
I prefer
most
G
of
Fuel,
all,
yeah.
the end.
I like
The moment
lead.
where we're
Ever
finally
heard of
forced to
titty
come to
milk?
some definitive and difficult answers.
I am
The last
sustained
two
solely
episodes
on
have been
Belle
about death,
Delphine's
the death of
bathwater.
Afton's family, the deaths
Ever
of
heard
multiple
of titty
children, the
milk?
death of the franchise itself is this episode.
No,
I know,
water's
I promised
good.
one, I was really excited
No, it's
about
not,
it,
it's
but I just
cringe.
couldn't make. That said, I
It's
still
just
do
'cause it's
plan
got
on
no
doing
flavor,
one over the
it's
coming weeks with
flavorless.
special guests. Just make sure that you're
doesn't
subscribed
need
and
to
either
have
all
flavor.
notifications
It
turned
does,
on,
I
or
like
you're just watching our
flavor.
community
No, it
tab
doesn't.
for the announcement
Why
as
would
to
I
when
drink
Ice
it's gonna
cold
happen.
without
waters.
Without any
flavor?
further ado, we finally
Yum,
Why
yum.
would I drink something without flavor over something something that has flavour.
Because things that have flavor are bad for you, Jordy.
Milk is flavour. Titty milk.
Yeah, milk has calories.
Even the memories of the horrors
Things
Water,
having calories
road.
aren't bad. You need calories to survive, Polo.
Yeah, but if you have too much calories, you'll become fucking
I'm not
obese.
fucking sucking a cow dry.
What is going on?
I'm not living them like a little shriveled little Mickey.
Are you
Mouse.
telling me? Are you telling me that you don't drink water, but you drink purely milk? You fiend.
No, I gave an example of.
No,
something that has
I
flavour
switched it
that's
up with
not
a bit of
bad.
honey milk in there.
What do you drink, Jordy?
Huh?
What do you drink on a day-to-day basis?
No, you see, I'm built like a camel, so I don't really need much liquid.
I think you still need it. I just think you're not
No.
functioning as you should be.
No, I have a can of iron brew a day.
So you have a can of iron brew a day.
Sometimes 2 if I'm feeling frosty.
Oh my god.
You need like 3 liters of water a day, and you drink
No.
1.
How are you alive?
Why are you?
I'm built like a fucking camel.
I bet you're like Michael Afton. You're like a shriveled corpse.
How dare you? I am, if anything, 2 not shriveled.
You're purple.
2 not shriveled.
Yeah.
Some good English.
Bloated.
I am bloated as shit.
Bloated on the brew.
Damn right.
Beatrice
to a
Afton.
drunken monster struggling
What was
to hold
that?
himself together. And despite her
Beatrice
trying to reach out to
Afton.
him in those desperate
Beatrice,
days, he was
nice.
just too
Does Michael Afton have cum in his mouth?
What?
It's titty milk. That's titty
And
milk.
despite her trying to reach
He's
out to him
drinking
in those
titty
desperate
milk.
days, he was just too
He's
far
drinking
gone.
titty milk.
William's
He
just
likes flavor. Air up.
breast milk air up.
I feel like this is all made up.
Yeah,
He's
there's
not
been-
flashed a source in ages.
Yeah, there's not been one little like book pop up once.
Nah.
No.
By holding the power. This was her chance, and one thought
Wait, it
resonated
is saying
in her
that-
head. I will put them back together. I will put
Did she
them
make
all
the-
back together.
the pizza
She would be the
plex?
one
I
Bear had
can
stolen
feel
from
the
her.
anger
Looking at William's
begin
work now
to
laid out
boil.
before her, she knew that he had been
How
the
does she
pieces
know
were
about
all
all
in
this?
place. They were
Schematics.
Because she inherited
ideas
it
going
from
in
Afton
too many
Robotics
different
when-
directions. It
But
was
why
such
is
an
that-
Lily A
important
was dead?
idea that she
But it was
reiterated that
behind
point
the
to herself.
shelf.
There
How
were
did they
too
know
many
about it? Was it
ideas
written
going
as
in
well?
too many different directions.
No,
That's
it
there's
was
I
still
want, I
a-
want,
yeah,
I want all
way to
my
save it all. She just
child
needed to put it
murdering
all back
apparatus to
together.
go to my wife who I
To
di-
rebuild the
divorced
family.
fucking years
First,
ago.
FLC, a structure for smaller businesses.
Did he
that
just
are
source his
usually
own video?
family-owned. The irony was fitting.
Yes.
From there,
Did he?
Oh my God, I think he did.
name, she converted the corporation back to an LLC, a structure for smaller businesses.
It's his own thing. The sources I made it the fuck off.
I am the source.
But to get the remnant they required, it needed scale. Dozens, hundreds of animatronics
So-
all out there, all gathering remnant from unsuspecting
the
customers.
setting
But
up
to do that
that-
would require help. Something
Fucking William Afton is a
never asked for.
coward.
William kept everything in
His wife's gonna be a mass murderer.
His wife's gonna
That
fucking
precious.
commit
Plan like
child
this required
genocide.
partners, people outside of Fazbear to do the heavy lifting. So
There's
she
gonna be
contacted
no
mid-sized
child
delivery
left on
companies.
Earth.
They made skins for every occasion.
what?
Chocolate bonnies for Easter,
Chocolate
Shamrock
Bonnie?
Freddy's
What's
for
going
St.
on?
Patrick's Day, Dia
Why are
de
we
las
here?
Muertos Chicas, and thus the Fazbear
So they're
Full-Time
building.
Service.
Fucking pay attention, big dog. They're paying. They are.
I
They're
just
creating
saw
loads of
Chocolate Bonnie. Don't
animatronics.
tell me. to
They're
pay
creating loads
attention.
of. They're creating loads of animatronics to gain a lot of revenue to put the family back together. So they're
I
creating.
get that. I get that. That kind of makes sense in a fan fiction kind of way, but I don't see how FNAF AR is even canon, let alone realistic. What did his wife hasn't seen him for years decide I'm going to start murdering kids using a version of Bonnie made out of chocolate, and Chica dresses the Statue of Liberty. In what
Yes.
fucking world?
The novelty of ordering an animatronic wore off after like what, one, maybe 2 times? But with new skins for new holidays, suddenly you had yourself an animatronic
That's
perfect
dumb.
for
This is
every
dumb.
occasion. It would keep people hooked. It would keep them
No one's questioning why 257 children have gone missing at their birthday parties. Ordering from the same company. One minute Jimmy was there, the next he wasn't. We'll never get that solved. One of the great unknowns of the universe.
Told us that the whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer, but that's not true at all. Those indie games were designed to conceal and make light of what happened.
He
This
fucking
isn't just
made
an
himself
attack
canon.
on the
What?
lab.
What a talk
Developers
font.
were a dime dozen. Most working on their magnum, talking about the clues inside of these things.
Oh my
Searching
God,
for the
that's
hidden
so
lore. They were
lame.
actively
That's
making
so dumb.
jokes.
This is
Suddenly been
so
reduced to a mere
fucking
dancing
stupid.
proof
This
of
is
history to be
terrible.
solved.
It kind of made sense the
Freddy
last like
Fazbear's was
few
suddenly more
few
Gave so much
episodes.
more.
The last ones were good because they were actually based on actual game stuff. Like he had
Wow.
some sort of source to
Yeah,
go
there was a
off
little
of.
bit of like.
This is just
like,
this is just
tell
him
us something.
blabbering on.
Yeah.
William had gotten very close to replicating artificial humans using
That's a nightmare.
animatronic technology. And so that's exactly what she would do. Rebuild her boy from the ground
No.
up using robotic parts.
Don't do it.
Shaggy brown hair,
Don't say
his
it.
facial stripe,
Don't
pointing out
do
the
it.
small details that no one would notice.
Wind this back. I'm gonna lose that. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about
Pause
this.
it for a second.
He would never
I wonder who this is gonna be.
So bad. Still, walk me through what's about to happen.
He's gonna say that William Afton's wife rebuilt our youngest son, and that's fucking Gregory. But that doesn't make any
Crying child is
sense.
Gregory.
No, Gregory's just
Wow.
some kids.
No.
Wait, does it?
We'll see
Where
what
did
happens.
Gregory's parents go, big dog?
I don't fucking know, but it's too fucking
I'll
stupid.
tell you where one is. One's 100 years old and buried underneath the pizza place.
Wait. How old's his wife?
Oh my god, she
million.
must be in like she must be 300. This is so fucked.
My guy married a 19-year-old that's 65.
Very sad.
Sure enough, there it was, buried in piles of old animatronic CPUs, a record of Afton himself. But she needed someone to test it.
Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves.
The issue with this
wasn't
is
about PR, it was
is
about
that it's
getting
not
William
like
back up and
there's
running.
just enough like little tiny smudges of evidence that he's playing that make it that this could actually be what they're planning at Steel Wool, and that's what's making me the most angry.
Even getting rid of the whole, like, dead kids remnant injecting steel thing,
Hmm.
right? He's saying that this 105-year-old woman searched through a bunch of circuitry, went, this is the one,
Yeah.
and then went
Also-
over and said, scan this. This will help you with your pathfinding.
Her darling Elizabeth would have been a young woman at this point if she had lived. And Clara wanted someone who wasn't Elizabeth.
She
but
would have been an
just-
old woman, shut
she had
up.
just
Yeah,
rebuilt
she'd have
her
been, like, fucking
Gregory.
60 years
Sure,
old.
but she decided
Yeah.
she did because and Vanessa seemed to be the perfect candidate to fill the role.
How
How come they made the
What really mattered
how
was
come they
the
made the fucking young girl like an older woman, but they made this crying child still a child?
Yeah, why didn't you just make another robot?
Good point, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
that's
you to be
really weird.
super old, but I want you to be really young.
Yeah.
my underconfident, coming from a broken home.
Look
What is
at the
mother
that?
fucking
Oh my
thing.
god, that's like worse than a Roblox expression.
She would do
That's
nothing. She
that's
would be the one to
that's the
save
worst
the
FNAF
world.
jump scare yet.
Husband, son, daughter. A corpse, a robot, a human. All that was left was Michael. Poor troubled
No,
Michael.
no,
The boy that
no.
killed her youngest. The one that would spend years trying to make his guilty conscience right.
Did you pause
for a
doesn't
second,
go there.
pull up?
He
What do
doesn't.
you
Hey.
think's gonna happen here, big dog?
He doesn't go there.
That's a corpse, a robot,
Uh-huh.
a human.
What's
What's
missing?
left?
Yeah, what's missing?
You know, I'd say of all those three things, what's missing is maybe a big robot bear.
Ah, well, let's
Wow.
find out.
I mean, any sense is the correct answer, but yes.
Protect you. I am not.
That's classic Mickey
It
A.
doesn't mean anything.
That's classic Mickey A.
Also, what's this fucking like model they're using for Freddy? What is that?
Just like that,
Roblox
she'd done it.
one.
Sure, there were still some kinks to work out.
Does look like the
Final brainwashing of
Roblox one.
Vanessa, some
Does, doesn't it?
rehabilitation of William, but they were there.
I
Finally,
think it is.
all together again under one roof.
Fucking looks like it.
It
I genuinely
actually
think it is.
I think that is the Roblox one.
This thing was an amalgamation of all
Look
the
at the
dark
hell
fucking
is
guy.
that?
Korea's history, a collection of the hatred,
Guy.
His eyes, he's fucking zooted.
and exossuits.
he's been eating that Zaza.
He's got
thing.
Zaza, yeah.
He's utterly zoinked.
You know what I meant?
I
Like
guess that's
GGY. Why would it not be GGA? Hmm?
Because Gregory ends in a Y.
That'd
I
be
know what
good
you're
on
saying.
Oh, that's
you.
their first name. Oh,
Oh my god,
Man,
maybe I
look
didn't
at
know
it.
what you were saying.
What is PLA then? Plankton.
When he malfunctioned live on stage. Bit by bit, this boy was tearing down the empire that she'd so painstakingly built, freeing Vanessa from her mind control, destroying the remains of Afton in the basement, setting Glamrock
Wait,
Freddy
no,
loose as her
but
carefully
he didn't
created
do
world
those two things
crumbled
together.
around
Those are two separate endings.
No.
Vanessa
Hold
isn't
on.
in the
Glamrock
burning ending.
Freddy
All
loose
of
as
them
her
happen
carefully
at the same
created
time.
world crumbled
I
around her
don't
one
have
more
18 hours in
time.
that
She began
fucking
to
game
plot
to let
her
that
revenge.
slide.
She would have to bring them all.
You have
to
18
ruin.
hours in that
And
fucking
there you
game?
have it, my friends.
least.
Nearly a decade in the making.
my
FNAF
God.
time.
Oh,
Just
wait,
keeps
Asper
we can all
Frights
agree
is
that this part of the
2023.
timeline was always
Yeah.
gonna be the hardest. So let me just break down.
So, assume that. How old do you think Clara, the wife, would be in 1930?
Well, probably around about the same age as him because she was there
So
from
what,
the
like 10?
beginning. Well,
Well,
No,
then
they
Nick?
were born in 1930, were they not?
No, the show was in 1930.
Oh, you're right. So they're probably like 110. Fuck. Oh my
but
god.
that's fast reflection. She's like 90 here, and the Pizzaplex has like, let's say 50 years in the future. Like, there's some
Yeah.
big shit. So
She's
It's a
like
fucking raisin in a
170
wheelchair.
years old. Yeah.
140.
He's like SpongeBob's grandma or whatever.
It's like SpongeBob's grand.
So she'd be most likely wanting to bring him to life. But then, what's Vanessa's role in all of this? Vanessa is clearly
Wait, sorry,
meant to be a
wait.
parallel
What was
for
he talking
Elizabeth.
about?
Same
Why
hair,
is
same eyes.
why does it say Elizabeth wanting to bring stuff back? What's happening?
They,
knows?
they said that it was either Mrs. Afton
Uh-huh.
as the CEO or a adult robot Elizabeth.
Okay, so the options here are either a 140-year-old woman who left William, by the way, wasn't there when he went, or a
Or
magically spawned in robot version of
So, this is where that-
William's daughter that died
Not
when she was like
connected.
6.
not
That's-
connected to the lore at all. It just came out of nowhere.
well, here's the thing. That's from one of the book series that Scott Coffin has said is definitely not canon.
Which feels narratively repetitive. And
Wait, hold on,
quick
could you
to
pause for a
Now look at
second? Chaos has just messaged me. I keep trying to watch this shit you're all broadcasting, and each time I start, I click away 2 minutes later, because Matthew has lost so many marbles, his logic is slipping over them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
my narrative.
Bring
so
up
I
her
have some
age,
stake
Matt.
in the original company and all of its assets. So as Fazbear
How old is
holds
she,
the
Matthew?
company, I suspect a lot of it would return back to her.
Immortality doesn't run in the family, Matthew.
It was flimsy at best for William, Matthew.
In the post-it, the big can leave the demon to its demons with
God.
one final reminder that it was all just a theory. A game
I said
theory.
the
I said
Thanks
the
for
watching.
thing. Episodes 1 to 3, pretty good, pretty sound.
Well,
No, there was some. What's going on? Okay, John was angry. There was some holes like why didn't Afton just die? Some things like that, but it's still there was still
Iron
like kind of okay, good. But it was ultimately like a through line. It kind of made sense. And then this one, he just decided to like pump heroin into his ball sack and just so.
There's some good stuff. The annoying thing is, like, there's some stuff in there that would make sense if he
Yeah.
didn't piece it all together so obscurely.
But it's
Game
it's
Theory
the-
is so close to a good channel.
Yeah.
We have a thing in the group that watches it of pausing at random moments, taking a screenshot and making our like Discord images.